low gourd. And that's almost exactly what we hear and see photos of and evidence of cattle mutilation. There's organs being removed with precision, the blood being completely drained from the body. Stories tell of Kapa pulling little children into the water and drowning them. In many localities, drowning is still referred to as Kapa doko, as drowning victims were sometimes found with a distended anus. The Kapa is also sometimes called the Shirokodama, or the anus vampire. In some tales, the Kapa is associated with theft and raping women. So that was an interesting one. Thanks for sending it through, Slenzo. I thought that was good to cover after we spoke about the Dogu figurines. I think it was on a Mindshots episode last week from Japan. That original articles from pinktentacle.com, but I'll put links up to the show notes at mysteriousuniverse.org, where you can check out some of these freaky sketches of the thing.
Hey, Ben, this is Lauren Guadiana from Houston, Texas. I've been meaning to call you for several months now, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Kind of lazy, I guess. But anyway, I think you may have picked up an EVP in one of your podcasts. It's in show number 27 during your interview with Mary Rodwell. And she's talking about people coming forward about their abduction experiences. And at minute 16 and 27 seconds, right after she says, what does she say? Can't be understated. I can hear someone whisper, "Don't tell." And it's really creepy. You should check it out. I've listened to it like 100 times just to make sure. And I'm certain that's what someone's saying in the background. It's really creepy. Anyway, me and my coworker V listen to your show religiously, and we love it. And we can't wait for the next installation every single week. So keep up the good work. Bye.
Hey, thanks for calling in. And damn it, it's too early in the morning to freak me out like that. I went and checked out the recording, and I'm going to leave it up to you out there to tune in and have a listen, see if you can pick up what she's talking about. It's episode 27, 16 minutes and 27 seconds in. Reportedly, someone saying "don't tell" in the background. Considering that interview was a Skype recording, there's a lot of artifacts that come through on those recordings. So I don't know. I'll leave it up to you to decide on that one. But in terms of waiting for the next episode of Mysterious Universe to come out every week, there is a cure for that. You can sign up to the premium membership. It's $5 a month. You get 3 podcasts a week, an extended version of this show, Mysterious Universe, and 2 episodes of Mind Shots to tide you over before the next release. And to sign up for that, there's a link on the very top of the sidebar. You just click on that and it will take you through to PayPal, where you can easily subscribe. And also, if you want to call in, do leave a message. There's a call-in link on the sidebar. Thanks to everyone that's called in. The number's 201-984-5764, and that's a US number too. And next up, I wanted to look at another great article from ufoarea.com. This one's close to home for me, and I thought it would be good to have, since we've got a snippet of the Yowie interview coming up. It's about ancient UFOs in Australia, and in particular, it looks at some of the rock paintings that appear throughout the country. And I've often looked at these paintings, and we learn about them in school here quite early. I've often looked at these paintings and thought, gee, that looks like a man in a spacesuit, or gee, that looks like some sort of alien being. And as we've seen in many cultures and myths around the world, the creation stories of the Aboriginals in Australia tell that their creators came from a long time ago in shining boats which flew above the sea. Some say that the gods came in a flying canoe with great wings clasped tightly to the side. And the article writes here that of special interest is the creation myth from the Aboriginals around Ayers Rock or Uluru. According to this myth, in the distant past, a huge red egg fell down to earth. The egg had difficulty safely reaching the ground and crashed. Out of this egg emerged white-skinned beings, followed by their children. The adults had problems adapting to the Earth's atmosphere and died. The children managed to survive, and later they painted drawings of the adults in honour of their parents. The myth says in time, This egg slowly rusted away and unified itself with the soil. It created the red soil of Central Australia. And after many years, the sun turned the children's skin dark. The children multiplied and became the ancestors of the Aborigines. Now, getting back to these paintings, in Australia, more than 100,000 rock art sites have been discovered. Many of them are extraordinary in a number of ways. According to Aboriginal religious belief, some drawings of their ancestral beings have been present on the rock wall since mythical times. And they point out here that in 1841, Captain George Gray discovered and recorded in detail the Wandjina caves in the Kimberley region. There he came across cave paintings of beings the Aborigines called the Wandjina, or the spirit of the cloud. Now, these paintings have been a subject of controversy ever since the discovery. They ask the question in the article here, whom do they depict? Some have suggested that these are drawings of a priest, but they write to us here at